Well, I'm just out riding around one of the places where I like to hunt mushrooms, but I really wasn't wanting to come out and hunt mushrooms today. But I rode down the road and I saw what I thought was a lion's mane on the back of a tree, and I did find some, so I just started walking around and I see some oysters there, so I think I might get them. This is a little bit of an impromptu hunt because I didn't have my knife, I didn't have anything, my bag, so I found this little box cutter thing in the truck, which is not really something that I want to cut mushrooms with, but I don't want to just rip them off the tree. So yeah, see, I think it may be a good day. I think I may go somewhere else and hunt mushrooms just because I found all this stuff right here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, as I was driving down that road, I was coming about where the truck's sitting now, I saw a little bit of white sticking out from behind this tree, and I decided to give it a look, and you can see two pretty nice lion's manes right by the truck. And honestly, that's probably enough mushrooms for now, but I want to show you something else that I found right beside the truck. So the truck and this log, it's not going to show up good on the camera, but there's a bunch of little lion's manes trying to pop out. Ooh, I may have knocked that one off. That's not a lion's mane, that's something else. Those are lion's manes. And two more little ones right there. So if you remember the other video where I showed one of the lion's manes growing, those may get a lot bigger. They may get as big as the ones that I harvested, and those two will probably do me. I've actually been getting too many mushrooms here lately, so I don't really want to hunt them and waste them, because that would be wasteful. Let's get a couple more of these guys. This is right off the road too. Right off the road. Yep, that one is out of reach. Oh well. Now I actually pulled over and I'm in a spot that I haven't hunted in a while. I got lost in here one time about a year ago, I guess, and almost got caught out here in the dark, and it was wet and cold like this, and yeah, I was a little bit scared. Those ain't fresh enough. I see something really white over there. Let's go see what's up. Oh wow, I do believe that is a bunch of oysters. Oh, yeah, they're not that fresh at all. Here's an old friend, this log, and you see over there on that branch, but I'll show you closer. This is actually where I made my first chicken of the wood video, I think. See here, this whole side, this is where I should have been hunting. Of course, I found some nice ones this year, but all of that looks really nasty and grody now. That is all chickens. I need to be back in here next year when it's time for these guys. Wow. wood ears. They're not so fresh. There's a lot of them on this tree. I hadn't been seeing as many of these this year. It's usually, last year had been my most abundant one when it got cold and wet. But I'm not gonna mess with these. Remember me saying a while ago that I got lost in here about a year or so ago? And that was the last time I was in here because it really scared me. I thought I was gonna be out here at night and I didn't have enough clothes on, didn't have a ladder, was running out of battery, there's no reception in here, and just not a good situation, and it was my own fault. But I wound up walking about 4 miles in the wrong direction, came out on some private property, saw a deer hunter, and even though I was trespassing at that point, I asked him how to get out, and he was cool enough to point me in the right direction and even call a friend of his that was back at the deer camp to give me a lift back to my truck, because I was a long ways from my truck. So yeah, just now got out here and I was just going to make a little tool right around the area where I walk in at, and started seeing mushrooms and got distracted and started walking, and I just looked at my compass and I was going 180 degrees of the direction I was supposed to be going and I thought I was going. Everything's flat around here, and that's the body of water I'm using as a reference, but there's water all over here, so that can be deceiving too. Luckily I thought to look at my compass and I'm on my way out. So I like mushroom hunting a lot, obviously. I know a lot of my viewers, a lot of y'all watch me probably just for those videos, and I really like doing them. The mushroom thing is really awesome to me, but the problem is I have other things that you'll see on the channel too, farming being one of the main ones, and I need to be investing time into that. And even though it's wet out, there's still some stuff that I need to be doing online, getting things ordered, making plans. And I made a little diversion today when I was coming back from town, and yeah, started seeing mushrooms. Next thing you know, I'm running out through the woods. I don't even have my knife and my bag and stuff with me, and now I'm about 3 hours off schedule. It's my off day, so it's all good, but you can see where the mushroom hunting is a bit of a problem for me. I need to throttle back on it a little bit or budget my time with it. But anyway, enough about that. I appreciate y'all watching. I did find some stuff, so that's pretty cool. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and y'all be good. Bye.